What's up, all you dirty little heathens out there? Welcome back to the Half-Assed Heathen Podcast. My name is Cody Black, joined as always by my beautiful wife, Dana.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing tonight, baby?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're on episode 4 again,
Yes.
re-recording episode 4 because last time it
The
audio got all fucked up and
yeah, the fucking microphones.
mm, and that whole episode was about embrace the chaos, and then chaos ensues.
And then we're like, this probably isn't right.
But today we got a little something a little bit different for you guys. Normally, I ask Dana questions. She's baby heathen. She has questions, and I like to make sure that I understand, or that at least I like to think that I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
You do.
But we got something a little bit different. We had somebody reach out to us on TikTok, which, by the way, if you haven't yet, follow us on our TikTok at Half-Ass Heathen Pod. Same as our email. I wrote that down this time.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, which they won't get because they won't hear the episode that we did last time where I forgot. um, but yeah, don't go follow us on TikTok. We post our updates there for when our episodes go live. We post our clips there. You can send to your friends, your families, people that you hate. Send it to the fucking guy down the street that works at the gaming store. Go over there, follow us, and share it to all your peoples. But I did reach out to this user that messaged us about asking permission to shout out his name on this episode. I have a feeling he fell asleep.
Probably.
He says he's in the Bible Belt, so he's on the other side of the country from us. So it's like 2 o'clock there, 3 o'clock there
Yeah.
in the morning. So I guess for now, I'm not going to shout out his name because I did not get a actual answer. If I could, but if you're listening to this, man, you know who you are. Thanks for reaching out to us. Uh, we love the questions. We love giving advice and helping people through those times that we went through all by ourselves,
Yeah.
which is a pretty good segue. So this guy, he is a baby heathen trying to find his footing while living in the Bible Belt. Um, I'm not going to go into his personal stuff, but his main concern that I got out of it was him finding acceptance within his relationships and finding new relationships and finding new community within the heathen realm.
Mhm.
So, babe, you are baby heathen, and
Yes.
obviously, I've already gone through all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more at peace with it, but how do you feel about the importance of a heathen community or the people in your life accepting your faith or your way of life?
I mean, I've had a lot of issues with my family personally. So, their opinion of my life shouldn't really matter. Like, if I believe in something and their opinion of that shouldn't matter to me personally. But I also feel like with other people, it could be a lot more important because you want people to accept who you are. You want people to accept your opinions, your faith,
Mm,
especially if it's a spouse or children or your mom or something. Like, those can be a lot more important to you than
mm.
just any regular person.
Yeah, I feel like spouse is a pretty important one.
It
Like,
is.
if when I told you about the faith, because I was the first person that told you about it, right?
Yeah.
If I were to have told you about it and you went, "That's cool for you, but I'm not into it,"
Uh huh.
as long as you respected it, I'd be okay. Like,
Yeah.
like if you were a Bible toting fucking Christian, I'm not going to go to church with you,
Yeah.
and you don't have to go to rituals and hangouts with me.
It's like respect and respect. Like, I'd hope you would respect me for my beliefs, and then you would hope for my respect for your beliefs.
Mhm.
Because if we were torn in between, because I have a Christian path or past, and if I was solely still believing in Christian, like, I feel like I would want you to have faith or not even just faith, but just respect. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
respect,
go do
understanding.
your own thing. You can go to church, you can do whatever, but I'm not
Hmm.
personally going to be involved in that. I'd be okay with that
Yeah.
because I don't want to force you to come to church with me. You know.
Hmm. And I mean, with like the parents thing, you know, I'm not going to go into my mom's house and say, when she wants to do prayer for food, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say, no, we're not fucking doing that because I'm here. Like,
Yeah, we have a different way about this.
I'll pretend, I'll pretend like she closes her eyes and she bows her head and she doesn't see me just looking around the room waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
But
It's just that
I
respect.
feel like we've had this talk about if our kids decide to not join this way of life, we're going to respect the choices if they want to become Christians, if they want to become Buddhists.
Yeah.
The only one I will not accept is Satanism because I just feel like that's just people trying to be fucking edgy. I think it's gross.
Me too.
Because sorry, I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in Lucifer. I grew up believing in a god. So,
But yeah, even if they do believe in that, like in our household, it's gonna be different. Like you
mm,
come into somebody's household, you should respect the way that they believe. Like if they're gonna sit down at the table and pray, like just do it. Like it's not gonna
mm,
kill you to sit down and bow your head. You don't have to get fully involved. But like if our kids get into a religion or whatever they would want to believe in, they should respect the way that we are in our own home,
yeah.
just like if we went over to their home, we would respect what they do.
Yeah, it's like before grandma died, she would always have that routine where everybody at the table would hold hands and somebody would say the prayer. And
Mhm.
that was ingrained on my daughters and they're both still like to do it and I'm not going to stop them.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to say no, fuck you, I'm not holding your hand. It's extremely rude and disrespectful,
Yeah,
at least in my view.
in my view too.
Um, but that'll bring us to the first talking point that I've got written down. Do you need to be accepted by your current community? Do you feel like they should accept who you are and accept your beliefs and still be able to properly spend time with each other and respect each other?
I have a lot of people in my life who have come to me dealing with stuff that's personally associated with this question, and it's different, but it's essentially the same, if that makes sense. Like I have a cousin. She's been dealing with I want to say like people judging her all the time. Like she has this paranoia. Like there's gonna be somebody talking about me every single where I go. It doesn't matter where I go. I'm never safe. It's like, why do you worry so much about what they think of you personally? Because you can meet somebody walking down the hall somewhere and you're never going to see them again in your life. But in that moment, she's walking down the hall, she's thinking of every step that she takes and every breath she takes that is wrong. And it just consumes her fully into believing that she is just never going to do anything right. I feel like if you think about it too much, it's going to consume and it's
Mm-hmm.
not going to be healthy in a way. But if you care so much about what people think of you and what your opinion is, it's gonna take a toll. It's gonna take a toll on your body, your soul. You're gonna be depressed, anxious. You're gonna just anywhere you go in life, you're just gonna be like dragged down a lot. And I feel like that's not very healthy for you personally because your growth is really important and you shouldn't put you down on in chains.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't put yourself down in chains because of what other people think of you. And with the community, I feel like it should be an open conversation. Like, hey, I don't really believe in this stuff, but you guys do. Like, I'm not gonna say no or whatever. I'm not gonna put any drama into this. I'm gonna step back and do my own thing. I feel like that should be respected.
Yeah, like if because I mean, there's some people that dedicate their life and their belief to a specific deity, god, goddess.
Yeah.
And there's people like me that just like to appreciate and praise and hang out with all of them. Like I don't want
Yeah.
to just choose one over the other. But there's people who feel very stern about that.
Yeah.
I believe that that stems from Christianity.
It
You
does.
got to have the one true one. And there is a lot of toxic people in our community. It's everybody's got their own belief because it's good to question. We
Yeah.
are expected to question and expected to research and expected to learn, do your own meditations and live how you believe that you should be living. you know
Yeah.
we don't have a Bible we can throw at people's faces
Be
and
like,
be
here,
like
believe in it.
oh, you believe in comic book characters? Like, we don't have something to, like, a pamphlet to give them, like, here, learn about our Lord and Savior Odin Christ. Like, we don't got nothing like that.
Yeah. I feel like that's good though. Like,
Mm. Well, that's kind of why I want to start this podcast. Like people like this guy that reached out to us on TikTok, he can,
mhm.
like, if somebody's having a hard time accepting his beliefs or understanding what it is, and since he's a baby heathen, it's very hard to articulate. Like, you want to just make it simple, easy. Like, yeah, I believe in Odin and Thor. Then you got to have the comic book questions,
Mhm.
and you got to talk about that. And you're like, no, 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 listen, myths and blah, blah, blah. Then you got to go in deep with it.
Yeah, it's like in actual history, this stuff has gone on before.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you explain that to somebody who just thinks it's a comic book character? You
Yeah.
know?
How you explain it is you send them to our podcast and they can listen and,
Decide for
decide for
themselves.
themselves. Yeah.
Jinx.
No, I said it a little bit after you. But yeah, I mean, do you need to be accepted by your current community? Would it be nice? Yeah. But would you
Mhm.
rather people accept you for who you are or who they want you to be?
Yeah.
I grew up being bullied, and when you grow up being bullied, you always try to pretend like you're somebody else, and you start to act like the people around you. You want to be friends with your
Yeah.
bullies. And these people still don't accept you. You've changed your whole way of life. And
In your mind, you're like, I should be perfect for them at
mm,
this point because I've changed so much about myself to be what you think in your mind is what's acceptable to them. What's acceptable to them.
mm,
So it's like you can never be perfect in their eyes.
no, and I mean that's that's the lesson that I feel like people have to take from this is it's a free world. You can choose to believe what you want. We're blessed to live in a country that we have freedom of religion.
Yeah.
If people want to shun us for believing something different, that's fine. If they don't want to sit down and have a conversation, I feel like they're closed-minded fucking assholes.
Yeah.
The Bible says to have an open heart and open mind when you're speaking to God. So if God created us after him, why not have an open heart and open mind when speaking to me?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I'd give everybody their time to talk.
Yeah.
Even if you disagree, you can still be friends.
Oh yeah.
I've met heathens online that have stories about, I'm a heathen and my wife is a Christian. And they've got their boundaries, right?
Yeah.
She gives, like, one dude in particular, the wife gave him his own little altar space. He had his own time of the day that if he said, hey, I'm going to do this, she would take the kids, give them the peace and quiet.
Uh-huh.
She would come to the get-togethers once in a while, just because the kids really loved it and they wanted to play with the other kids. And she was like,
Yeah.
the kids get out energy. These people here are awesome. I'm having a good time. But when they did their rituals, she would just stay outside the circle and she would just observe and watch.
Yeah.
And she didn't force him to go to church, but out of respect for what she's doing for him, he would go to church with her.
Yeah.
And I think that's
It's a
it's
give and a take.
yeah, it's beautiful. Like, you,
Yeah.
you can be
It's
friends with people.
harmony.
And besides you, I've only got one friend who's heathen, and the rest are either, I don't know, they're just fucking
Mostly
drunk
Christian.
rednecks or Christians. like, even my family, either you're a drunk redneck or you're fucking Mormon.
Oh.
We
It's
don't really
funny
have an in
with my
between.
parents. I have a dad. He is fully Christian, slightly Mormon. I don't know where he stands, but I'm pretty sure he's just Christian. But my
Mm.
mom, she's atheist.
Mm.
She doesn't believe in like
Have you
anything.
told her about our stuff yet?
Yeah, she knows, but she hasn't said anything negative about how I feel. I feel like she just doesn't care,
Yeah.
honestly.
Hey, you know what? I respect that.
Mhm. I mean, I've told my family, I've told people closest to me, and they've never really had anything negative to say to me.
Hmm.
They're just like, okay, you do you. And I feel like that's how it should be because my beliefs aren't affecting them.
Yeah.
And I'm not going around preaching of what I believe in, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe we should go over to your mom's house dressed in total Viking garb and go knock on the door, and we'll even put on an accent. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Odin?
My dad would fucking love that shit. My mom, she'd probably be laughing too,
Mm.
thinking it's just a joke.
But I mean, we also live in a small town, and I've kind of always I've always had that worry about like if everybody found out, then I might just become like the Viking guy, you know?
I have a question for you.
Uh huh.
How many people in your family know you do this faith?
Just one. My sister. You know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a point in telling people. I've always got my necklace on. Well,
Mm.
I don't right now, but when I go out, I've always got my necklace on, and it's there for. I also think that one of my brothers, the cop,
Uh
I think he knows
huh.
because I've seen him wear some shirts, and I'm like, those are fucking runes, dude. Yeah,
Those are
I'm like, I think you're hiding a dirty
something.
little secret too, you little fucker. But I've only told the one, and at the time that I told her, she was a little hippy dippy fucking oh you're a star child kind of person, and she did one little offering with me to Odin, and when she went up there and did her thing, I was like seeing her and I was like, you're not into this. Like you're obviously not into this. And then very soon after, she was just like, I'm gonna read the Bible, I'm gonna start going to church. And I was like, cool, you do you. Like,
Is
she's
that
like,
when she started that?
yeah, she decided,
Wow.
because really sucks too, because I spent like over $100 on her birthday
Uh
for all
huh.
of her hippie shit.
Yeah. And
Like,
then you do that with her, and
and then
then
she's like, yeah, I'm going Christian. I'm throwing away all the stuff you bought me. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
that's like a slap in your face. Like
Dude.
she didn't even consider, she didn't do nothing. It's just like, all right, that was that. Bye.
Uh-huh. Like, I even
Wow.
got her a sign that was like, if you bring negativity and negative energy into my house, I will either ask you to leave or I will punch you or something like that.
Uh
It
huh.
was it wasn't that. Now that I'm saying it, it definitely was not that, but it was funny. Like a
Yeah.
little sign that she hung up on the thing that we got
She
now.
got rid of it when she went Christian.
Yeah, and I even got her like a mother what's it called? Mother Earth
Uh huh.
statue with like she's pregnant and the belly is the earth.
Yeah.
She's got tits like painted gold and stuff. Like I even got I got her a bunch of stuff on her birthday,
Uh huh.
and then very soon after that, she decided to throw everything away, go Christian, and I did not question her. I encouraged her. I sat there and listened to her talk about her Bible study, which is interesting to me because I've read the Bible more times than I can count.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always nice to hear a different point of view on something, especially if you disagree about it, because it
Yeah.
gives you a chance to go, do I agree with this? Is this something that maybe I ignored? You know,
Yeah.
like I'm a very open-minded person. But as soon as she went Christian, I was like, God damn it. There goes the one person in my life that I can take to a summer solstice get together.
It must have hurt.
No, it just got annoying. Love her to death, but
She can be a lot for sure.
well, everybody can. I know I'm a lot sometimes too.
She's on the high end though. I mean, there's a lot of people who are a lot, but when I'm around her, it's like woof. There's a lot going on there.
Well, I've got a pretty fucked up family.
Me
All of
too.
us,
Me too.
all of us. Once you trigger us in a certain way, all of us can get a little bit overhead. Like we were having a brief political discussion before recording this,
hmm
and I was like, "Well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And like normally I'm chill, but you were asking me questions, Kay.
I was, and I was actually, I was intrigued with it because I've never had somebody ask those questions like you did. Like, especially the ones that really got my brain gears turning a lot. I'm
Yeah.
like, how do I actually think about this? Like,
Mhm.
it was just really in depth thought about those exact questions,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, whether it's politics or this faith or whatever in life, nothing is black and white.
Yeah.
There's so much into it. Do you agree with abortion or do you not agree? Well, hold on. You don't agree, but do you agree like up to the first couple
There's
weeks
so many
or up to the
factors.
heartbeat? Like, do you agree
Yeah.
if something it was something horrible went on?
Yeah.
Like there's so much into it. Like, do you agree with divorce? Do you not agree with divorce? What if the divorce is you can just get like no fault divorce like we have now? You can just fucking go say I'm bored with my relationship, I want to get fucking divorced. Or do you think it should be more strict? How strict? If we make it strict in this way, then when you have to show proof for this, then it might be harder. Because what if you don't have proof, but it is happening? Like everything is very, everything's muddy.
It
Nothing
is
is black and white.
because you could say something about a specific topic,
Mm-hmm.
but then there's so many lines in between those that just goes in deeper. And it's like where do you draw the line from going
Mm-hmm.
so deep, you know? Because the more you go deeper, the more it's going to be messy.
Yeah. I mean, which brings us into my next talking point. Is it worth staying in the closet? Question mark. Or wait, there's no or. Do you need to go around telling everyone about your life story?
Well, with me knowing you, you haven't told a lot of people, especially within your family.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it's going to be up to you
Yeah.
to be, to be able to talk to somebody like that. Like, obviously, it can be a really heavy thing within your heart and your soul. Like, you fully believe in this, you're putting in all the effort. You know, you want somebody to appreciate that. But go around and tell anybody and everybody, they're probably going to look at you a little bit weird, you know?
Yeah. I mean that the way that I see it, like I was trying to say earlier was we live in a small town. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go around town to everybody and be all like I believe in Odin, Thor, and Freya and all that shit
Mm-hmm.
because it's still a very religious town. And a whole lot of fucked up history with our
Oh,
town.
yeah.
But like, I don't need it to go on the Facebook page where one I talk to somebody and then they go, uh, Cody Black is fucking worshiping devils and blah 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 blah, and then like have to explain my very religious boss like I don't worship fucking devils. Like it can get into some nitty gritty stuff. Um, but do you need to go around telling everybody your life story? Like me personally, I don't go up to somebody and shake their hand and say, "Hi, I'm Cody. I hail the old Norse gods." Like I've never had okay, I have. I've had a few people come up to me and introduce themselves, shake my hand and say, "Hi, I'm so and so. Are you Christian like me?" Like it actually happens more times actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Happens quite a bit here. Like, do you feel like you need to tell everybody in your life what you believe? Because me personally, until they ask, I don't see it as necessary.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I could believe something wholeheartedly and I'm still trying to get through it, especially on my own. But when somebody asks me a question about it, then I'm gonna tell them. Be honest, be upfront. You know, like I'm not gonna hide it.
Mm.
I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
it's a, I think it's a good thing to hold it off. Like you don't need to go tell everybody. You know, because some things are better just kept private. You
yeah,
know.
and I see it as the same way as our culture's been overrun by the rainbow community. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't need to know your sexuality. Introduce yourself with your fucking name. You shake my hand, look me in the eye, say,
Mm-hmm.
"Hi, I am so and so. Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
We can have a normal conversation. I don't need to know if you're gay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to know that. And unless I'm trying to date you, I don't need to know what is underneath your pants.
It's like that saying, some things are better left unsaid.
Uh-huh. Like yeah. So same thing with this. I don't feel like you need to be going around telling everybody that you're heathen. I feel like that's you're going after attention.
Yeah.
I think if you wear a necklace or have a tattoo and it's recognized,
Yeah.
that's a good way to meet other heathens in
Start
public.
up conversations and stuff.
Yeah, but that's a good way for other heathens to see you and come up to you and be like, "Hey, nice necklace.
Yeah.
How into this stuff are you?" And they go, like they could either go, "Oh, I'm into it," or they can go, "What do you mean?"
Uh-huh.
Like, "Oh, that necklace, like that necklace is it's a Mjolnir, it's a Thor's hammer," and they go, "Yeah, no, I thought it looked cool," and you're like, "Yeah, I agree, it looks cool. I got like 10 at home. It's awesome. Nice talking to you, man."
Yeah.
Or
So
it
it's
can
like
spark up.
judging how much their knowledge is and how much they're putting into the faith. Because somebody could go on the internet and be like, "Oh, this is a cool hammer,"
Oh, dude, a lot of people do.
and they know nothing about their religion or something.
Mm. I think I ran into some people at the store, and they'll be wearing the necklace, and I'll be like, "Hey, nice necklace." I've only ever had one look at me and go, "You got a nice necklace too," and give me that little, that little nod. I'm like, all right, this person. But he also seemed pretty fucking autistic too. So I was like, okay, I'm not
Oh no.
like nothing against autistic people, but I'm not. Yeah, that's I don't have the patience for that kind of
Your
stuff.
daughter's sister's dad.
Okay, we don't got to be too mean.
He's funny.
Mhm. But I think wearing a necklace is enough. I don't think you need to go around telling your whole family. I've been at this
Yeah.
for years. I've only told one person, and she was a little hippy dippy in between trying to, she got her fucking shaman license. That's a thing. Like, she went through the shit. She's always been in the in between. So when I found this, I was like, I can talk to her, So
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her, told her about it, and I was like, don't tell mom. And then she tried to fucking tell mom. And I was
Really?
like, yeah, mom came over one day and was braiding my sister and was like looking at all the decorations, and she's all like, "You need to go to church," blah blah blah. And my sister looks at me and she goes, "Why don't you tell mom what you do?" And I was like, "Yeah, mom, check this
Oh.
out." And I start dancing. I was like, "This is what I do. Look at me dance." So I'm like, I'm not telling my mom.
Yeah.
And that I'm
That's kind of rude in my mind. Like,
a little bit, but it's fine.
uh,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care for the drama. I don't care for the negativity.
good.
That I fucking ended that shit and then went on with my life. But
I did want to say something.
yeah, you say it while I'm reading my thingy.
um, I forgot it. Never mind.
It's my ADD.
Because I had it and I thought it was good.
Mhm. Let me know if you remember it.
Okay.
I will slowly read the next one. If you remember before I finish reading it, we'll talk about it.
I doubt I will, but okay.
Okay. Do you need others with the same beliefs to practice heathenry?
I slightly remember it.
Yeah.
So,
Just talk, let it go. Yep. Talk, go with it.
um, with the acceptance of others,
Mm-hmm.
with the religion, the faith, I feel like it's okay to not tell everybody, and I feel like we already touched on this, but do what's true to you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a like this heavy thing on your heart to go out and tell somebody about it, do it with somebody that you trust, somebody that's closest to you, and go from there. Like, you don't need to tell a lot of people, just one person or two
Mm-hmm.
people that's closest to you.
Yeah, and I mean, if you get hit with some negativity, You know,
Yeah. Be prepared for it.
either have a speech prepared to say, combat all the fucking questions. If they ask questions, if they just look at you
Mm-hmm.
like you're a fucking idiot, have something to back it up. Like me personally, like if I go up to somebody like, hey, I believe in this. Hey, best friend, I worship Odin and Thor and
Mm-hmm.
all the Norse gods,
Yeah.
right? And they look at me and they go, oh, you're fucking stupid. Like, well, um, I got, I got these notes on my phone. You want to hear about it? If they go, no, I say, okay, fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, that's up to you. That's your
Now,
choice.
if they want to make fun of me for it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna either have to say you either respect me and my beliefs, and we leave it at that. We can
Mm-hmm.
never talk about it again. You're always open to ask questions, but if you don't want to, we don't ever have to talk about it again. But if they still talk down on you about that, ditch their
Yeah.
ass.
They're not
That's
true
Yeah,
friends,
no, they don't want you to be you. They don't accept you for you.
especially with what you believe in.
They accept you for what you do for them.
Yeah. What you're contributing to them, and they're going to put you down in every way.
Yeah, and then it's just you don't want to waste your time and energy on somebody like that. You want
Mm-hmm.
to waste your time and energy on somebody who actually loves and cares about you.
I want to retouch on what I said earlier. Um, I use my cousin as an example, but going around um, basing your actions, your thoughts on other people who judge you so much, and especially if it's negative, that's going to take a toll on you so much that it's going to consume you. Just if somebody says something really negative that bothers you, be like, okay, yeah, I don't need you in my life. Like, that's
Mm.
something that you're going to have to recognize within yourself and be able to let that person go. Even though it's a family member, even though it's somebody that you cared for so many years, and it's going to be hard, obviously, but I feel like if they're not going to accept you for who you are and your true beliefs, your true self, and they're just going to put you down, that's the point to say bye, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, if you have to go through this with a family member or a loved one, it doesn't mean for forever.
Yeah.
You quit talking with a family member, one day they're going to call you and be like, hey, I haven't talked to you in forever. And then you can just spark up conversation because obviously they forgot
Yeah.
because they weren't hurt by the situation, but you were. So
Yeah.
you remember it more.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean for forever. And if they end up missing you, they call you and they say, hey, why did we stop talking? And you'd be like, I told you about my beliefs and you laughed in my face. Like, that
Yeah.
hurt my fucking feelings.
Yeah.
You know, and they could go, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Right. And then, like, you can rekindle that relationship.
Yeah.
It,
Because assuming what somebody feels is different than what they actually think.
yeah. And you don't have to say goodbye for forever,
Mm-hmm.
but you let them go. And if they come back, then cool.
Yeah.
But don't let them come back and use you. Okay.
Yeah. Recognize what their intentions are, if they're a true friend, if they're actually there for you or not. You gotta like just separate those two feelings, those two
Mm.
emotions.
Anything else to add on that one?
Nope.
Cool. Let's tackle our third talking point. We got do you need others with the same beliefs to practice heathenry?
Do you need others?
Do you need others in your life that
I
believe the same things?
I think it depends on the person, because if you're one of those people who need encouragement, who need motivations from others, then I feel like you need to reach out to those people who are going to be there for you to motivate you and help you. But if you're that kind of person who just like, I'm just going to do this on my own, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't need anybody, then do that. Do that for yourself. Like, don't feel like you're dragging yourself down because you're getting into this faith, this religion, because it's a healthy thing to be able to accept who you are for yourself, you know?
And I think that's a big thing too. Me personally, when I started this journey, I reached out through the internet to try to find that community.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted, I used to have a TikTok like before the last two, three. And yeah, I deleted this account before we met because I got so just like balls deep into the internet community with
That's
he
toxic.
with heathenry and stuff. And I thought like, I would catch like live videos, have conversations with people. I would I had a whole list of friends that I was messaging back and forth, and I realized I wasn't talking about stuff that I necessarily believed in or even cared to talk about. And a lot of these people had, these very strong opinions that I did not care about.
Hmm.
And I don't mean that in like,
A rude way.
yeah, like a lack of caring. It's like, you know, I didn't care for the one God system.
Hmm.
This is not a monotheistic religion.
Yeah.
Hell, it's not even a religion. It's not a faith. It's a way of life and it's a way of living. So
It's got to do with you personally.
I got in more fights and negative conversations with the people on my TikTok at the time. And I realized that I was getting sad. I was in darker places because I was like, even
Yeah.
my own community is not accepting me. So I deleted that TikTok.
Hmm.
I had my second one. I always have my second one that I would just post stuff and I wouldn't message anybody. I just kept to myself on that one.
Hmm.
And I ended up just essentially just scrapping the whole thing. I just like, quit going on TikTok. I quit going on the internet. I quit talking to people and I would just do my own research. I would do my own meditations.
That's
I
awesome.
found a way to practice my faith in my everyday life, like simple things. The weekends, you go hiking.
Yeah.
You go hiking, you pick up some trash because some people's parents didn't love them enough to teach them to pick up the trash.
Yeah.
You go out, even now at work, right? I get to the bottom of my big ass coffee mug and I'm like, I can't have any more coffee. I pour it on a tree and thank you, tree, for giving my car some shade.
Yeah.
It's simple stuff. It's
Yeah.
so simple. When you see a bee, you thank the fucking bee for picking up the pollen, giving you honey, helping the plants grow. It's simple stuff. It's nothing major. And finding peace in myself and knowing that I don't need anybody to help me practice this faith. And hell, it's not even a faith. It's a way of life and a way of understanding
It's a
how
part
the
of
world
you.
goes. There's something magical about when you get into that dark spot. And I had some pretty nasty spots. I was
Yeah.
alone at home all by myself a lot.
Yeah.
You
You've
get
told
you,
me.
you get lonely and you start having not so good thoughts. There's a magical point when you're between the darkest point in your life
Mm.
and you know something clicks and it's like you're finally breathing, like you've been holding your breath for so long and
Yeah.
you're finally breathing again. And it's not just breathing, it's every breath you can inhale and
It's another part of your soul coming back.
it's I mean it's every breath after that, it's just like you're inhaling the energy from the world. I mean,
Yeah.
air itself is amazing, right? The plants, the bees,
Every
the
aspect of the
fucking
universe.
everything, it all has to cooperate together to make life possible.
Yeah.
And there's something beautiful about that. So being able to recognize that every breath is a lesson and every breath is not only a gift, but when we exhale, the plants consume what we exhale.
Yeah.
Everything is a give and take. Everything is a circle. Everything works together, and it's a beautiful thing. Once you get to that lowest point and you're by yourself and you learn to be okay with being by yourself,
I have something to go off of that.
you start to see the world in a whole different light, and you see yourself in a whole different light as well. And it's a magical thing. What you got
Yeah.
to say?
I wanted to say that going through my teenage years, I always cared so much about what other people thought of me. And I would tear myself up because of that. Like, I would rehearse every scenario, every scene of whenever somebody talked shit on me, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I let it consume me so much. And I got to a point, it's like, what's the point of me thinking about this? Like, I actually just sat there and was like, what's the point of me getting so hurt by these other people that I've only met like once, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And even like my foster care, like obviously I had a lot of people going in and out of the house. People got adopted and stuff like that. And so they were there a lot longer. But it's like it was up to me to be able to not take so much from that experience because they could be going through something. My foster mom could have said no to something and they were just upset and so they were like taking it out on me. It's like all those different possibilities that could have happened for them to have that experience with me, and I was just thinking about myself that whole time. And
Mm-hmm.
um what I'm trying to go off of is when you let other people's judgments of you get so deep within inside yourself, it's going to be hard to let those go, and it's going to be hard to let those things free because
You
it's our way of
Yeah,
life.
you ingrain those negativities to try to learn from them. But if you have
Uh-huh.
too much negative, you don't know how to act positively.
Yeah, and so you're going to be just a negative person walking around. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy with yourself. And it's a huge thing that I've noticed with a lot of people in my life. Like they're just so consumed with other people's judgments on themselves, so they're not allowing their selves to be happy. they're they're just going off of
Mm.
one chance that they saw somebody, and they're just being consumed by the whole thing,
Oh,
you know.
I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. I said it and now it's going. Oh,
Pineapple.
it's gone away. It's gone away. It's still there. It
Pineapple,
is
pineapple, pineapple.
it's still there.
Purple orange.
I might have to sneeze here in a second.
Achoo.
But what you're saying, something I learned, one of my friends' mothers taught me this. People who live in fire their whole lives, once
Mm,
they're at peace, want to cause more fire because they're uncomfortable without the warmth.
yeah.
So, there's people in your life, a lot of people. I trust me, I've done the fucking weeding. I've gotten these people out of my life.
Yeah.
There's people in life that have to have drama all the time.
Yeah,
They
and they
have to
can't live
complain,
without it.
and as soon as they're at a peaceful spot in their life, they're so riddled with anxiety that they think, what the fuck is going to happen next, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm like,
Around every corner there's gonna be something's gonna happen.
yeah, like, I mean, when we first started dating
Uh-huh.
and we started getting serious, I had this issue. I was always thinking, what's going to happen next? When is she going to flip out on me? When am I going to fuck it up? What's going to be the trigger for our first argument?
Yeah.
And we've been going on for almost, like,
Almost 3 years.
no,
You don't think so?
not 3 years. It's only been a year and a half.
It feels like it feels like it's been about 2 years.
Yeah,
3 years.
it feels like it's. I mean, it's been amazing, but we're going on a year and a half. We've never had one argument. There's one time I raised my voice to you a little bit, but that was a passionate thing. I'm not going to talk about that on the podcast. It was
Mhm.
something that was, when it comes down to it, was really stupid, but important to me. So
Yeah.
there's one time I raised my voice. Other than that, it's been a year and a half. We have never been in a legit argument,
Yeah.
and that's something that I'm not used to. And it's not that I'm choosing. I've always been one of those people that have always been in the fire, and I've never chosen it. Jesus Christ. I mean, by Odin's beard. But I've never chosen to be in the fire,
Yeah. But you were always in the
but I
fire.
was always in the fire.
Yeah.
And when I met you and when we started getting serious, I was so used to being in the fire, I was waiting for you to start the fire. Like there's no fire, and I was waiting for it. I was like, when's it gonna happen? When am I gonna fuck up? When am I gonna piss her off? Because obviously, I've only been in shitty relationships. I wasn't used to a good one,
Thank
And
you.
you have friends, family, especially family. Everybody's got at least some kind of family, unless you're an orphan. Which, if you are indeed an orphan, welcome to our little family.
Yes.
It's the way I like to describe our family. We're a little fucked up, chaotic family.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, me personally, I was always held to the fire, did not want the fire. And then when you came along, I was always waiting for the
I
fucking fire.
noticed that you were at times so uncomfortable because there wasn't fire.
Hmm.
And
It still
there was
happens
there was
now.
some there was some times where it's like you're like, why isn't the fire starting right now and right here? And I'm like, I'm just here to support you.
Yeah, except for the way that it was why are you being so nice?
Yeah. But it's like I'm here for you. I'm not here for myself. You know, it's like you gotta you gotta
Hmm.
voice that.
I feel like probably should reword that. I'm not here for myself. Like you should be here for yourself too. But there's those times of
Well,
sacrifice.
I want my own happiness, right?
Yeah, you deserve your own
I'm here
happiness.
for my own happiness and I'm
Hmm.
here for you.
Yeah, and if we weren't here for each other, then what's the point of being here for each other if we're not
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, we both want us to be happy, right?
yeah, and it's not happy sunshine rainbows all the
Yeah,
time.
but we want to be here for each other.
Yeah, like
But
relationships. I mean, even with this topic, relationships are not 50-50.
oh yeah.
They are never 50-50.
Yeah.
Friendships, relationships, romantic relationships, nothing is 50-50. There's sometimes
Yeah.
that I come home from work and I just lay down on the floor, stretch my back,
Mhm.
try to get my back not to be so hurty, and then I'll just fall asleep.
Mhm.
You have
I'll
never
give you
once
I'll give you your
you
time.
have never once woken me up out of spite. You've only woken me up as like, hey babe, you can't sleep this long or
You've
else you're
been
not
down
gonna
there
sleep.
for an hour and a
Yeah.
half. Like, what's going on? Are you okay?
And those are those times when I feel bad. Like I go, oh fuck, I fell asleep. Like I'm sorry, because I was used to getting yelled at for that kind of shit. But
Hmm.
I mean, for those that have not caught the earlier episodes, I am a blue collar worker. I work labor. I come home and
He's a really hard worker.
there's sometimes I have to stretch out my back or else I just cannot focus. I can't cope. I can't just do basic shit. And I've been in those relationships where I've gotten home from, like, I used to pull overtime all the time before I had kids. And I would come home from a 12 to 15-hour shift and I'd be so fucking dog ass tired that I can't, like, I don't, like, I get home, I don't care. Don't show me the videos. I'm sorry. Like, I want to shower. I want to go lay down. I want to go the fuck to sleep. I don't care what videos you got to show me. I don't care how your day is. Like, tonight is my night of I need to shower and go to sleep.
Hmm.
It's okay to be selfish.
Yeah.
That was
You're working
breaking
fucking hard.
that's breaking the 50-50. And that night I needed like 80 to 90%, right? Of the other
Yeah.
person pulling it
Yeah.
because I was just at that point where like I just could
I'm
not
pulling
deal.
1% right now. Like, this is
Yeah.
this is my breaking point right here, you know?
And it's the same with these questions are talking points of relationships and talking about your faith
Community.
and your community. Like,
People around you accepting you, you know?
just always expect to pull 100,
Yeah.
but don't let people take 100% from you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's draining.
don't expect people to give 50-50. Hold on, I gotta phrase this. Don't expect people to give 50% of the relationship to you. Do not expect people to accept you for exactly who you are,
Yeah.
because there's things about them that you won't accept.
Yeah.
Whether it's little political differences, whether it's they chew with their fucking mouth open, they breathe with their mouth open. I don't know. They just breathe in general.
I've I've learned when I come into like a potential new friend, it's like I gotta give the right amount, but not too much.
Hmm.
Because if I give too much, then it's gonna have a huge effect on me, which is gonna have a huge
Yeah.
effect on you. So it's like I gotta give that certain amount. It's not going to be draining of me,
Hmm.
but it's right for that person. And it's like I'm gonna decide if I want to keep you around. Like I'm gonna play the field and be like, is this person actually going to be a good friend or
Hmm.
not?
I mean, it's It's like that last person. You try to become friends with one of our neighbors.
Yeah.
And I was all excited. I was like, "You got a friend? Awesome. You know, this person has a kid. Awesome. Around the same age as ours." I was all excited. And then come to find out she's on drugs.
She's
She's
alcoholic.
alcoholic. And I'm a high functioning alcoholic.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't have to get drunk to go to work. I stay
Mhm.
sober all day, and then I have a few drinks after the kids go to bed. Okay,
And I'm
I'm
okay
I'm
with
I'm
that.
high functioning.
Yeah.
This bitch was not.
She was on
She was
another
bad.
limit,
Yeah, I mean, she was like, oh,
or another level,
yeah,
I
she's
should
like,
say.
I've been on ketamine for 48 hours. I'm like, when you first met this friend, this is how used to the fire that I am.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you had a friend, I was like, awesome. I'm happy for you. Hey, be careful.
Uh-huh. Keep your guard up.
Don't fucking trust them. Don't
Yeah.
give your information to them, and don't promise them anything.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like you be careful. Come to find out, I was right,
Yeah.
and I really fucking hate that because I want you to have a friend.
I mean, I want a friend, but I don't want a friend that bad who's going to be that toxic.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a lot of toxic friends in my life.
uh,
I'm over that shit. Like,
yeah.
my guard's going to be up, and it's like, if you're going to show me those red flags, so to say,
Mhm.
then bye. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
I
you
don't need that.
you are gonna become the person who you hang out with. So if you
Yeah.
hang out with nothing but druggies, you're gonna become a druggie.
It's like those wives who have friends who talk bad about their husbands.
Oh my god.
Like,
Hmm.
they're going to talk so much bad about their husbands that they're going to actually see that in their husbands.
Yeah.
So they're going to get a divorce. It's like, that's not healthy. That's so
No.
fucking toxic. It's like,
Mhm.
no, there's no good that's going to come from that shit.
Yeah, and see dudes, at least most dudes that I've ever known in my life,
Hmm.
will crack jokes, right? Like when I
Yeah,
talk to
but it's a
guys,
healthy joke, right?
like when I talk to guys, right? They're like, "Hey, do you want to do this weekend or whatever?" I say, "Yeah, let me ask the boss first."
Hmm.
Like it's silly. Or when you go fishing, you're like, "Wow, it's so quiet out here." And then they go, "Yeah, it's cuz the women are at home."
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny.
Especially when I was with my cousins. Like, you know who I'm talking about. I go over there a lot. They would ask me a question like, "Hey, do you want to hang out weekend after next?" I'm like, "I'm gonna talk to my fiance first, you know."
Hmm.
And they would be like, "Why do you need to get permission from him?" And I was like, "Because we have a healthy relationship and we communicate.
Yeah.
We communicate what's gonna happen, what we're gonna do, and that's just how it is." Like, I wasn't I wasn't taking any negative shit from that because I'm like, this is how I'm doing it. It's not your relationship, but
Well, I mean, when
you know,
it comes down to it, what I always say is we move together as a team.
yeah.
So there's only one time where I was like, you need to not hang out with your cousins because
Hmm.
it was my sister was putting on a
Yeah,
birthday party for me, and I was like, all right, this
it
like
was
you
important to
you need to
you.
come home.
Yeah,
Other than that, it's like if you say, hey, I want to go hang out with my cousins, I'm not gonna say no unless there's something going on. You know,
yeah, and it's important to you.
like you go, hey, I want to hang out with my cousins on Saturday, and I go, well, fuck, we already had these plans on Saturday for this other thing, you know.
And there is some times where you forget, and
Oh yeah,
I'm okay with that. It's
yeah,
like, yeah, you forgot, and I already had these plans, but I'm okay to not
hmm
go and hang out with my cousin because you're more important to me.
yeah. And I mean, sometimes we might have friends come in from out of town, out of state, and I might plan something with the bro and be like, yeah, you're coming all the way from across the country, let's hang out, and then I forget to tell you,
Uh-huh.
and then I forget about it myself until he texts me the fucking day of, because that's just how dudes work.
Yeah. And
But
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
mhm,
Like, we're gonna do it with what's okay with that moment. Like, if it's really important to you, especially, or if it's important to me, which it isn't, it's just going to hang out with a cousin.
Hmm.
Like, if it's important to you, I'm willing to drop any plans. Like, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there for your birthday. I'm gonna be there to support you. It's like screw any other plans that I have, you know?
Yeah. Maybe we should start a relationship podcast.
Relationship advice.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. No.
Well, what were you
This
thinking?
this one already takes enough time. Just
Start two podcasts.
maybe if we make money off this one, maybe.
Well, if we get in a comfortable place and we're good financially, I would say let's consider,
Uh-huh.
keyword,
Consider.
consider doing a second
Yeah.
podcast.
I mean, there's plenty of heathens out there who are married, dating, engaged, just in relationships.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's probably difficult for them, you know. It's like, how do I go and tell them? How do I talk to them? What's the conversation starter? You know, like it's gonna take time.
yeah, we can just start our own Norse pagan dating show.
Have callers come in. Yeah, I'm single. I'm looking for another heathen.
It's gonna be one of those where there's like 6 people hiding behind the sheet, and then one person asking them questions. It's like, let me hear your war cry.
You're questioning their heathenism.
But speaking about heathenism, let's get back to this. Let's wrap up. It's getting a little bit late.
Yeah.
One thing that I really wanted to touch on, because you know the guy that I'm talking to on TikTok, he's at that point that I was, where he's like just desperate for a community, somebody to talk to about the stuff.
Yeah.
Should you trust someone just for being heathen? Like, just because somebody wears the fucking necklace, should you trust them and call them brother or sister?
I feel like that's a big no because you just met that person. You don't know who they are personally. You don't know how much knowledge they might have. You don't know that much at all. So it's like go talk to them, play the field, see where they're at, where you're
Mm-hmm.
at, and see if you guys have that right mindset. You know, it's like I feel like that's really important.
Yeah, and I feel like this isn't necessarily specific to just heathenism,
Mm-hmm.
but heathenism, Norse paganism, you got to worry about, you're hanging out with a dude, you're talking about stuff, you guys are getting along, you're starting to trust him, you guys hang out a little bit, and then one day he goes, yeah, I'm really proud that I'm a heathen. And you know what? I'm glad that black people can't practice this. You're gonna go, what the fuck? Like, hold the
I
fuck
wasn't even
on.
expecting you to say that. I'm like, what?
No, there are very racist groups within our faith, and they're just branch offs, just branch offs,
Hmm.
because they believe that only if you're pure blooded
White.
Scandinavian can you practice this faith. It's like, no, no, you don't gotta be. If you feel the fucking call of the North, you fucking feel the call. You do not have to be a fucking skin color, dude.
No, because it's not about skin color. It's about your soul. It's about your part in the universe.
Yeah,
Like it's why would the gods be like, oh, he's black, he can't be in here? You
yeah,
know,
and I mean,
it's so stupid.
there's the big saying, Odin is the all father, not the some father.
Not all the white father.
Yeah, not the white father. That shit pisses me off, because when it comes down to it, like, the same people that say that kind of shit are the same people that go, I'm my bloodline is from a Viking. It's like, okay, Viking was a profession. It was not a people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Essentially, it was a Scandinavian pirate. Okay.
Uh huh.
I mean, not just Scandinavian, but to be broad, it's
Yeah.
essentially it was, I am a pirate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the pirate age, most pirates were black. I mean,
Dun dun dun.
yeah, you can't just be so fucking closed-minded towards some shit, and then you cannot.
That's like saying I created this religion to only be for white people. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know how like
Well, I mean,
egotistical that is.
yeah, and it's the same way that the KKK originally originated out of Christianity.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're Christian doesn't mean that you are related to the KKK. You know, I'm a heathen, but that doesn't mean that I'm related to the fucking white
Now a lot of
supremacists.
black people are in Christianity.
Yeah,
I mean, from what I've seen, it's like,
babe, we are from a very secluded area of the world.
yes.
There's a lot of black Christians. There's a lot of Mexican Christians. Like, there's a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
We just
That's what
don't
I'm
have a lot of
saying.
that here.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of
Uh-huh.
colored people with
Oh God,
Christianity.
colored people.
What's the right word then?
Dude, I have never fucking met a black person that that appreciated me calling him colored. I've always been told, "Shut the fuck up, I'm black." That's always what I've always been told. And then, dude, if you ever if you ever call a Mexican a colored person, they'll automatically look at you up and down and go, "Fucking bendejo, fucking caliente, motherfucker." Like,
It's just a white person word.
it's a white person word.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, we're I'm gonna go off. We're gonna just fucking. I'll put a pin in it. Okay, okay. It's a liberal thing. Okay, normal fucking people, doesn't matter what skin color they are. Normal fucking people are chill as fuck. They don't care unless you're a fucking liberal.
Yeah. That's true.
But we're gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
Go back to the original thing. Should you trust someone just for being heathen? No.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
because
no.
you see somebody online that relates to you, there could always be that one thing that is over the limit for you. And you need to make sure
Mhm.
that you understand their limits. So if you want to trust somebody, if you meet somebody, I don't know, you go to the store, you run into somebody wearing a Mjolnir and you're talking to them about it. You guys give each other your numbers, your information, you start to meet up, have those nitty gritty conversation that everybody's too worried and offended to have these days. Ask about their politics, because you have to understand, where's their line. Are
Yeah.
they those kind of heathens that, I really don't even want to call them heathens. Like, are they the kind of branch off that hates people just because of the way that they look? If they are, don't associate with those people. If they're the kind of people that are like, this, and this is a thing, you have to have a beard to practice Norse paganism.
Really?
It's a thing. You
Wow.
don't need a fucking beard to practice fucking Norse heathenism.
That's so weird.
There's so many. It's
Is it
ridiculous.
because Thor has a beard and Odin has a beard or something?
Vikings, TV shows, movies, everybody has a fucking beard. It's a thing. It's a fucking thing. There's so many of these stupid branch offs, and people fall into it. Like, there's
Of
the
course.
there's the Asatru, like our neighbor. He
Uh-huh.
was asking if we were Asatru.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, I'm just a generic heathen,
And what
because
did he say?
he didn't really say nothing. He's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, and I've lived next to him going on 3 years now, and he finally see me wearing my necklace.
That you wear all the time.
Yeah. But Asatru is a label for only praising the Aesir. So
Uh-huh.
Thor, Odin,
Aesir and Vanir.
yeah, so you don't believe that the Vanir are gods that you should, you know,
Worship or whatever.
worship, praise,
Yeah.
whatever. And I see that as yucky too. Like, if you don't believe in the other gods, yeah,
Why pamper into the faith, you know?
because I mean, if you really look deep into this faith, they could be physical beings. Thor could be a physical guy with a physical hammer beating the fuck out of giants, and then we get the thunder. Could
Mm-hmm.
be. Or you could think people saw thunder and heard thunder and went, "What's going on up there?" And then they made up some stories to explain
To
it.
explain it, yeah.
And when you get deep into it, like, and this, I really don't like associating with people who think one way or the other either,
Uh-huh.
which, I mean, it's fine. It hurts nobody. I see it as, yes, they use these stories to explain natural happenings. That's okay. If some dude with a big red beard and a big belly and a fucking hammer surrounded in thunder fucking was there in front of me, would I be surprised? I mean, a little bit, but like no. Like I'm not going to put it off that they are physical beings. I'm not going to put it off that it's just explanations. When it comes down to it, I live my life day to day based on the teachings of the gods, of our ancestors, off the history. Like, it's strength, it's pride, it's brotherhood. Your oath is worth more than your life. You fucking don't hurt the kids, protect the kids, right? We've only got the two main sins in our faith: child abuse and breaking an oath. But long story short, do you need to be accepted by your current community? I say no.
I say no.
Is it worth staying in the closet? And do you need to go around telling everyone your life? Is it worth staying in the closet if you feel like your health and your life is at risk? Yes. If
It
not, then no.
Yeah, it depends on the person. Like we said before.
But do you need to go around telling everybody your life story?
No,
No. Fuck
no.
them. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't deserve your life story unless
It
they fucking ask.
it doesn't matter
Yeah, it
in
don't
my
matter.
opinion.
Do you need others with the same beliefs to practice heathenry? No, you just need yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't need altars, you don't need runes, you don't need shit. Just go out and hug a tree, breathe some fucking air, and just yell at the
Get
sky.
into it.
Just fucking
Meditate. Get
go
some
yell at the
mead.
sky.
Meditate. It's like you don't need to have those certain people involved.
Yeah, you don't even need to fucking meditate. Just go outside, yell at the fucking sky.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Pour, pour a beer on the side of the porch and be like,
Yeah.
here, I give this to you.
Yeah. And should you trust somebody just for being heathen? No, because there's a lot of nasty people out there and they're going to use your label and hide behind it and expect you to protect them. And we don't fucking stand for that
And
shit.
there's some nasty people in this faith
Every
too.
faith.
Every faith.
Everybody's nasty.
They probably don't have the best intentions, so just be on guard.
Yeah. And don't just go all out and trust. Like, maybe just fucking ask them straight up. Like, hey, do you hate you hate black people and Mexicans and shit? And if they say no, you're probably good. But still keep your guard up though.
Yeah.
Watch how they act around
Because
people.
it can be a non-believer too, and you think that they're a believer because they might have a necklace or something. So if you go all in there believing that they believe something, and then that's gonna put a rift between you guys,
Yeah.
Just be cautious.
And you can tell that I'm a believer by my tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you love me. That's a joke. I don't have a Justin Bieber tattoo. But I think that does it for episode 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said before, we do have a tiki-talkie, and this whole episode was based off of a message that some random fucking dude sent me, and we've been
sending more of them.
Yeah, we've been talking back and forth. So feel free to add us on TikTok at the half-assed heathen pod. Shoot us a message.
Send them in. We're welcome. We're open arms. I feel like this episode was really good. It touched on a lot of good points and a lot of things that we could talk about.
Yeah, and I really wish that guy would have gotten back with me. But yeah, this is all based off of this guy messaging back and forth. I mean, he didn't have like a question specifically for the podcast. It was just kind of like a normal conversation. He was talking about how he was a baby heathen and his concerns with living in the Bible Belt, and I've been trying my best to try to give him advice without talking like I care about myself too much more than him. But I just I don't know how to give advice outside of
I
that.
feel like it's important for a lot of people to hear because a
Hmm.
lot of people out there have these same questions. They have
Yeah.
these same issues with loved ones, relationships. So I feel like this was a needed
Yeah.
conversation.
I mean, that's why I wanted to start this podcast because I took my time. I went through all the bullshit, and I'm that kind of person that hates to waste my time.
Yeah.
So that's why we are here. If you do not want to waste your time, if you know somebody else that doesn't like to waste their time, send them this podcast.
Yeah.
Go follow
Anybody's
us on
welcome.
TikTok. Send them the TikTok clips that we put up, which we should put up more of.
We also have an email.
Yeah, I was getting to that. But if you have questions, if you don't add us on TikTok, if you don't affiliate with that kind of stuff, you could always email us at the half-assed heathen pod, all one word, no dashes, no capitals, no nothing, at gmail.com, the half-assed heathen pod at gmail.com. You are listening on Spotify because we only post to Spotify because it's the easiest and the freest. You can comment below. Don't forget to rate our podcast, give us a follow. Follow us on TikTok, and that's all the socials that we got right now.
Hmm.
I'd really appreciate it if you send this to friends, if you have clans, if you're on a Discord, like go ahead, spread it out. We wanted to get to about 4 episodes before we actually started to put ourselves out there. I wanted to see what kind of episodes picked up and what kind of people are listening. Same thing
Yeah.
with our TikTok. I'm trying to analyze to see what people want to hear, and I wanted to make sure that people had a good half days of work to binge
Don't
our show.
forget to ask those questions. You
Yeah.
know, it's good.
Comment, email, message us on TikTok. I might have to create a Facebook. So if you're hearing this in the
Mhm.
future, if we have a TikTok, Facebook, comment below. This is a very much half-assed heathen podcast.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us and hope to see you guys back for the next one. But until then, Skull y'all.
Skull, y'all.